don't know, peeps. It's a many thing, you know. Yeah. So guys, today we'll be looking at rounding off. A very simple something, but sometimes people make it look a little bit complicated, but it's rather easy. So as usual, thank everyone for joining in. Yeah, so Benit, appreciate you all. So we're going to look at rounding off, and it applies to PEP and CSEC. Even at the university level, you'll be required to round off numbers and so forth, especially with the engineering industry. Alright? So if you just hit that like button. What up? Long time I do a live, you know, peeps. Long time. But if we start off, it's simple, no? Alright, rounding off. At the primary level, we were introduced to rounding off, especially, for example, to the nearest 10. So let us start with that now. As I was saying to one of my students the other day, rounding off is really about distance, you know. My teacher never tell me that, but when I made it and I look at me and say, yo, you know, so rounding off is actually distance. Now let me explain. Let us say they say round off 16 to the nearest 10. Alright? Or sometimes I could put the word. Let's follow with them. Alright? So guys, let us examine it, what it is really asking us to do. Alright? So 16 is either closer to 10 or closer to 20, ain't it? So if we were to say, we were saying 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, right? So what the question is really asking is 16 closer to 20 physically, or is it closer to 10? That is all rounding off is asking of us. Right? So it's really distance. So if we look at it from a practical standpoint, then we realize that rounding off is very simple, right? So the answer would be 20. And what that means, we are basically saying 16 is closer to 20. Alright? Let us look at another one. Before we go into the complicated things, you know, guys, we don't want to go into the complicated things them just like that, right? So the answer would be 20. Alright, round off 64 to the nearest 10. Right? So let's examine 64. Is either it is closer to 60 or 70. Right? So let us look at it practically. So we'll have probably 61, 62, 63, 64. So 64 that come about here. Right? So you would want, you'll have to move 6 more places. But if you go back to 60, you would only need 4 places. Right? So they devise a plan and they say, alright, with rounding off, if it's 64, well, if it's 4 or less, we round down, right? Because that is closer to the actual number that it's coming from. So basically, 64 physically is closer to 60 than it is to 70. Because look, to get it to 70, you would have to move 6 places, while to get it to there, you would have to move 4 places. So that is one of the rules. When we're rounding and the number is 4 or less, we round down. When it is 5 or up, we round up. Alright, so that's just a general rule that we can look at. Let's say rounding off to the nearest 100, and they like to give this at the primary level again, right? And sometimes they will put the word here, right? Rounding off to the nearest 100. So they will ask us, what is 101 to the nearest 100, right? So it's either 100 or 200, right? As we can see, 101 would be very close to 100. We need all of 99 to get to the next 100, while we only need to move down 1 place to get it to the next 100. Let us look at a more intriguing number, 153. Right? 153. Alright, so it's either to 100, let's see. Or to 200. Alright. If we were to go this direction, we'd have to drop down 53 places, right? And to get to this, it will only need 47 more, right? So it's easier to go that direction because it's 47, it's just 47 away. So the distance is closer. So that is why 153 to its nearest 100 would be 200. So I put money, guys, we love money. Right? So that would be 200. Alright, let us look at a decimal now, right? Because with the high school, we are required to round off to 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place, and so on. So let us look at rounding off decimal. If you are there, guys, just hit that like button for me now, please, and share it. We don't know the ships go already. We have built back the thing, you know. From one day we not really do no heap of work, you know. Yeah, but we have built back the thing, you know. I settle down in a school and build back the thing and make the thing go and work. Because people want to learn, you know. I want to say, thanks for the 2K subscribers, yeah. We don't really have celebrate it because guess what? We are up on the bigger picture, you know. And we are go up. You know what I mean? So thanks everyone for being a part of my channel. Just hit that like button so YouTube can push it off to more people and things. I only know the ships already. When it comes to Mr. Bennett, you have to put in the free work, don't it? And more people want to learn, you know. Yeah man, big up all of my students them. Big up STMC. Every school, yeah man. The whole Caribbean, the whole world, yeah man. What not about? Alright, so let us look at rounding off decimal. And I know the bigger students, them have to go make this, you know, them have to make this because this is coming on CSEC number 1. Alright. hit that like button for Mr. Lennox Bennett. Alright. So let us look at our first. Let's use an example to kind of show you guys. So example 1. Alright, what we're gonna be doing, and if you're here and you want to try, in the comment section, you know Mr. Bennett's style already. You're welcome. Alright guys. So you can be involved by, so we're gonna round it off to 1 decimal place. We're gonna use just DP, 2 decimal place, and 3 decimal place. Alright. Alright, so we're going to be rounding off to 1 decimal place. And if you are here, just chill with me little. You don't know the vibes already. Our thing now, Lily, you know, people. Our thing now, Lily. A lot of people need help. So what we have to do is just help as many persons as we possibly can. You know what I mean? All we want the help, we are giving it, you know, people. Yeah, man, we are giving it. We are giving it. I figure them the help because we need the help everybody. Alright, so 1 decimal point means that after the decimal point, which is right here, right guys, after the decimal point, we're gonna round it off to just 1 number. Right now, 1.2389 is 4 decimal places. So currently, this is 4 decimal places, alright? Because it means that 4 numbers comes after the decimal point. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Alright, somebody will say 4 digit. If you get technical, alright? So 4 digit comes after the decimal point. So look now, let's just look. When we are rounding off to 1 decimal point, I hope you guys try in the comment section. Let me see what go on. Guys, we don't know yes, you know, we don't know yes. Should I win Thursday? We don't know yes. Oh, the comment section, YouTube a block off the comment section and I want to them. This make you wish children. I want to you, man. I make nothing for no kids, man. I forgot to do that settings there. It not allow me for people chat. Anyway, you have to fix that, guys. You have to fix that. Alright? So 1 decimal point, 1 decimal place means only 1 number must come after the decimal point. So to solve this, what we do, we go to the second number. Or the second to its immediate right. Alright? So if it's 4 or less, we drop it. Right? If it's 5 or over, we round up. Alright? So 3 is less than 5, so we can drop it. So our answer would be 1.2. And that would be our answer. That is worth sometimes 1 mark in CSEC. Alright, let us look at decimal, 2 decimal place, or 2 dp, right? So we go to the third one this time. Instead of 2, we go to the one that we're rounding, we go to its immediate right. If it's 5 and up, we add 1. Alright, so 5 is greater, 8 is greater than 5. So we can add 1 to 3. 3 plus 1 gives us 4, right? So it would be 1.24 because this one round. Let's go to 3 decimal place. Now we go to the 4th number, or the one that we're thinking about, to its immediate right. Now this is greater, 9 is greater than 5. So what we do, we say 1.23, add 1 to 8, and we get 9. And that would be our answer. So guys, it's not very hard, it's very easy. You just have to remember the rule. The rule states that if it's 5 or greater than 5, we round up. If it's less than 5, for example 4, 3, 2, 1 or 0, we just simply drop it off. If you are here guys, just hit that like button, please, please, please. Alright, since as we can't be in the comment section, I don't know why YouTube are going with, you know. Let us look at another example. I need people to interact with me. I have to change that settings, you know. What am I going with, man? What am I going with? I dropped in YouTube. Take man thing for you, man. I think a chicken manager of YouTube. Where are you? Alright. Let us say we have 2.5486. This was supposed to be your own, guys. You know, you would round it off to 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places, and 3 decimal places, right? This was supposed to be yours, but I don't think you can type in the comment section. I don't understand what YouTube are going with me now. Alright, so we're going to round off this one. At the end of the lesson, guys, I'm going to leave one for you guys to do. And the first person to get, alright, I forgot to send him some credit. If it's Lime or Digicel they use, Flow. Alright, so let's go. Oh, guys. On a normal thing and go on. Alright? So 1 decimal place, right? So it means that only one number must come after the decimal point. So this is our decimal point. And it needs only one number. So we're going to believe with this. So we go, the rule state, go to its immediate right. So we go to the right, which is 4. If it's 5 and up, we round up. If it's less, we simply just dash it away. You know, good, right? So we just dash away the 4 because it's less than 5, so it's just 2.5 is the answer to 1 decimal place. Let us go to 2 decimal places. We go to the number that we want to round off, and then we go to its immediate right. So this one is 8, alright? So let us see if 8 is greater than 5, right? So it is greater than 5, so we add 1 to the 4, so that would equal to 2.55, and that would be our answer. Let us go to 3 decimal places. So now we go to 8, and then we go immediate to its right, and this one is 6. So 6 is greater than 5, and the rule states if it's greater than 5, we simply add 1 to this. So let us add 1 to 8. That gives us 9. So 3 decimal places would be 2.549, and that would be our answer. So guys, somebody specifically requested this from me. I don't think the person is online watching it, you know. Alright, but you can watch it later. Alright, so we're rounding off today, and since as I'm on rounding off and number 1 is C-sec, what I'll be doing, guys, is to go and do the standard form. Alright, now my classes have started, and we looked at rounding off, standard form, decimal places, we look at substitution. So basically, my class are going, guys. So if you want to be a part of the class, you know the ship's going, right? Yeah, just hit that like button for Mr. Bennett. Yeah. Alright, guys. So let us go into standard form. I want to know the shop's going, Mr. Bennett pass through, you know. And I'm not normal. Build we are build the world, you know, people. Build we are build the world. And a chicken we are jerk. Alright? So we're gonna be looking at standard form. Hit that like button, peeps. Hit that like button. Now the rule state for standard form, it must be between 0 and 10. So it's between 0 and 10. And let me just explain this because YouTube cut off the chat part and we have to go fix that right now. The settings. Next time, off the chat. Can't disable the chat, but off the chat. You need to interact with the people. Alright, this is come like a tutorial now, it's come like a teaching. As if you guys were asking question, then I would address it and so forth. But this now, they cut off the chat, so it's just chat me and chat. Alright, so it must be between 0 and 10. So that means it must be either 1 point something, 2 point something, 3 point something, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? Once it's standard form, it'll come down to something like this. Now, you guys, I don't know if you guys know the difference between a whole number and a natural number. Now, a whole number starts at 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3 to infinity. While a natural number naturally starts at 1, right? So you're going to hear me use the word natural number. It simply means we start at 1. Alright? Big up my friend Marcia. Yeah? Our grandchild motivate me to inspire me to gonna do a video on numbers. I'm gonna be focusing on numbers. I do it already in standard form. So I want to write this number 0.157 in standard form. So remember, the rule state that we must go to the first natural number. A natural number, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And remember the boundary, right? It's between 0 and 10. So we stop right there. So we go to the first natural number. What is the first natural number there? To the immediate right of the decimal. That would be 1, right? So let us see how many places we move, because that's what we're basically doing. Moving this to right here. There we have it. But we are not finished yet. So we rewrite it as 1.575 times 10 to the number of places we move. Now, how many places did we move? Only 1, right? We move only 1 decimal place, so it's 10 to the 1. Alright, we now need to determine whether this 1 is positive or negative. Now, this is what I always tell my students, and it works every single time. Now, when the product of this standard form should be the exact value of this. So one time we multiply 1.75 times 10 to whatever, we must get back this. Now if you know when you're multiplying by 100, like for example 10 or 100, when it comes to decimal point, if you're multiplying by a positive, so it's a positive. This means we're going to move 2 places to our right, right? 1, 2, right? Something like, no. Yeah. I tell me that actually want to use up here, so sorry. We just want to use 10 to show you one time. Yeah. So when you multiply by 10, we move 1 place, right? The number of 0. And if I did 2 place, If a 10, we move 2 places to our right. So this now, when time we're going to our left, in order to get this product, which is 0.15, we need to go to our left, right? So it would be negative. And nobody not forget this wrong in exam, alright? Nobody not forget that wrong. Alright, so now I want to do one more for you, and then we're going to leave some on the board, typical CSEC past paper, and you guys are going to share it down in the comment section because the live now work to them. You know what I'm going for them, you know. Let us look at, say we had 65.35 times 5, and they ask us to write in standard form right. What we simply do, do the product. So let us multiply 65.35 times 5. So it's 65.35 times 5. Now the product gives us, the exact value gives us 326.75. Alright, so now we want to write in standard form, and as we said before, it must be between 0 and 10, so it means that 3 is between 0 and 10. It cannot be 32 because 32 is not between 0 and 10. So what we'll be doing now is that we'll go into our left this time, so 1, 2. So we move 2 places to get the decimal point between 1 and 10. So let's rewrite that. So it's 3.2675 times 10 to the 2. Now we're going to determine if it's negative 2 or positive 2 as it is. Now, if we should multiply by 100, because 10 to the second power is 100, we move 1, 2 places. So this is correct as it is. So we don't have to do anything, and that is how you get your full marks in CSEC. Alright? Full marks. No joke about that. Let us look at another. No, you're gonna do this in the comment section, alright? So you guys are gonna work out this whenever you have time. You guys are gonna work out this and see how it goes. And guys, remember the receipt come up, you know. I want 30,000 people for me something there by the time receipt. I want 30,000 people to subscribe for receipt, alright? No joke about that. Alright, so I'm going to leave this question with you guys. Typical CSEC question. Past paper. It's all about grabbing your marks. So you have to do what you have to do. Alright? Do what you have to do, guys. Do what you have to do. Alright. Alright. So this is a past paper question. And I'm going to show you how easy CSEC can be if you just work with someone like me. So it says find one exact value, 2 standard form, and 3 round off 2 decimal places. So guys, this is basically all that we did today. The exact value doesn't matter. we can use our calculator for that. For standard form, it must be between 0 and 10. And for rounding off, we know the rule. Alright, it must be 2 numbers after the decimal point. So my students, I might grade this, so you guys should do it for sure. I sent it to the several groups. I hope you guys are on the live. I know learning maths can be difficult at times, but I'm here for you guys. As long as you guys want the help, you will get the help, but I will not force anyone. Alright? So this is Mr. Bennett. I'm out. Leave that one in the comment section. Thanks for joining, peeps. And I will see you guys. Guys, I'm going to start going live more regular, you know. I'm going to start going live more regular, because when you're the joke thing, you know, people want to learn. The more we learn, the more we earn. The more we learn, the more we earn. Alright, big up everybody for watching. For watching the playback, big up yourself same way. Mr. Bennett appreciate all of you. You know the steps go. If you know somebody who failed the examination, just direct them to this channel where they can get help. Alright? We are a nation builder, and I saw the thing I'm going to stay, I saw the thing I'm going to turn.